is a dream if you don't do it? What good is a dream if you sleep through it?
I will try to get us started here and introduce Jennifer Youngdahl,
Yes.
who is a voice coach, but way more than just that, which we will hopefully get into as the conversation develops. But just to begin, tell us a little bit about what you're working on right now, and what it is that you are really trying to bring into the world with this this project that you're bringing forth.
Yeah. Well, this project is called Sonoma Idol North Bay, and it's, as the title kind of suggests, it's a version of American Idol, but it's the education-based version.
Yeah.
And the idea is, my vision, my mission with this is to really get kids aged 12 to 18. In this Idol, we have a junior and a senior division.
Mm-hmm.
The junior division is 12 to 14,
Right.
Yeah.
senior 15 to 18. And the idea is to get young singers really excited about the importance and the rewards of preparation. And so it's not like this, I'm suddenly famous today kind of thing, like, hey, I'm a star, let's just go on and sing and woohoo, aren't I
It's not
great?
going to be a fluke, right? It's going to take some hard work and some dedication.
Exactly, and to get the kids really excited about that, because I'll tell you what, if you can live your life really turned on about, wow, I can't wait to go home and work on this piece of music and do it so I know that my heart, my soul, every morsel of my being is being expressed. To come from that place, boy, when you go off into life as an adult, a whole different way of experiencing life, which I think is what I'm promoting here.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's a connection between learning to sing and to really gain one's voice in a musical sense, and to gain one's voice in the world as an individual who is able to articulate themselves and express themselves?
Wow, well, you could just suck that idea right out of my head. Seriously,
Sorry about that.
that's okay.
It's your idea.
Hey, it's exactly,
Take it
no. We can all help. We are one. Our mind is melding. Our minds are melding.
It's not just about the music.
It's not just about the music. It's a mindset.
I think he tapped into your whole on just a little bit.
He
right
did.
there.
He just tapped into my. You did. You tapped into my whole on. I love that. Tap
What can I
away.
say?
Yes, exactly. Tap, tap, tap.
That's right. It's not
No,
music again.
there it is. It's just coming out. I can't stop it.
Tapping. Okay, coming out. Okay, I don't know where this conversation is going.
Okay,
All right.
All right.
We need to settle down.
Oh, settle down.
Okay.
Get to the point.
But no. This is. I think it's something serious. You're trying to offer some kind of. We mentioned discipline, not discipline, but.
It's almost a spiritual practice.
Well, it is a
In
spiritual
that sense,
practice.
it is discipline. I mean, spirituality can be associated, or there is a discipline. There is a path. There there is some kind of structure to it. There's formulation that allows creativity to really shine, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Otherwise, it's just chaos. But if there's a little bit of structure underneath it, it's like a skeleton for a nice, alive body. Wouldn't you say? Is that what you're trying to do here? Is that?
Well, yeah. I was actually just looking at some of the things last year. At the end of this is the second annual, by the way, annual Sonoma
Big
Idol
success
North
last
Bay.
year.
Hey,
You were telling us.
big success, sold out with a waiting list. We turned 30 people away.
Real quick about the idol thing. Are we just that American Idol culture right now, and you need to like surf the wave that's coming through?
Great question. That's a fair question. It's interesting because it is a phenomenon. It's the #1 program in the United States. I know there's people tapping in all around the world following the competition.
Right.
But the thing that's really interesting is that tapping into that to get the kids excited, but then pull them in so they really get the deeper deal.
Does it get them excited and get them in?
Oh, absolutely.
So that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I want them to say, wow, I've been watching this show, and wouldn't it be fun to compete? And I like to sing, and I'd like to have a chance too. However, when they step in and they go into the training program, there's so much more that they learn that they never had any clue they would be learning.
It's not 3 judges that are just there to start critiquing them for the benefit of the audience and make fun and get laughs.
No, it's a whole training program.
Right.
So actually that training starts like here and now. Starting next Wednesday, there are classes starting in Sonoma. And there'll be classes in Marin in a couple weeks. And I'm still looking for a location in Napa.
Yeah.
But this is basically a North Bay event.
This is all in California for our international.
All in California, Sonoma, Napa, and Marin counties. And I was just looking at some of the quotes. I asked a question. I asked, look, what are the 3 things you've learned and or the ways you have improved as a result of preparing for Sonoma Idol North Bay? And this is from last year. And the winner, actually, Danny Wyrick, 16 years old, plays piano and sings. Wonderful. He's kind of like Harry Connick Jr. meets Michael Bublé.
Okay.
Very talented kid. Anyway, he says, I have learned the importance of focus and competition. I have learned how to be dedicated, how to persevere, and most of all, how to follow my dreams. I believe my vocal quality and technique have greatly improved through this process.
Interesting.
So was there a major difference between how Danny was singing when he arrived and when he won first place?
He was already a natural talent,
right.
but he had never had any vocal technique. He didn't know anything about, he didn't understand how to support, so he had a tendency to sing a little flat,
right.
and he didn't know anything about vowels, he didn't know anything about placement, he didn't really understand, when you're working on different styles, there's different ways you're going to be approaching your phrasing and things like that, so.
Right.
In a society where things get competitive, it's interesting that it seems like your program gave Danny a positive spin off of competition, like a healthy kind of seeing a healthy side to competition. Is that what you're? Not only that, there's other things there, but I found it kind of fascinating that someone would say something about competition like this, and when we're really a society it's promoted, at least on YouTube and other places, that competition is kind of intertwined with this capitalistic kind of thing with money. It's always competition. Right. It's a rat race.
Right.
Even on this the popularized American Idol, it's a competition, winner take all, which means there's a lot of losers.
Yeah. Well, let me actually, I'd love to address that, because the whole idea with this is I want kids to get excited about being the best they can be, because they're going to win if they're the best they can be, whether they actually win, whether they are chosen, whether the judges choose them or not.
Yeah.
If they come at this from a place where, wow, I love this song, I love singing this song, I want to sing it the absolute best, the best way I can. How can I bring the level of who I am and how I can best serve this song, best deliver this song. Yeah. If I can help them in that kind of develop that kind of consciousness. Yeah. Now, whether they get chosen that night, that one night, or that second night,
that sounds like just a healthy, mature consciousness. And it sounds like you're trying to craft these people into becoming real adults here.
Right.
Underneath all this, way to get them in with American, all this pop and flashlights. There's actually a crafting process of a maturing process to help develop these people into adults. Right.
It's about the reward, the importance and reward of preparation in and of itself. And if you're out there, 12 to 18 years old, and you love to sing, and you or maybe your parents are checking this out right now, or a friend or a neighbor. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the opportunity to come and develop yourself, develop your voice, and
there's a lot of people I want to just while we're talking about preparation and maybe the craft of it, and just from being around you and hearing your experiences, you're very calculated and you get your stuff, you're planning ahead, right? Looking to the future. This is very practical and pragmatic and has a lot of utility in our culture and in our society. There's a lot of people in the spiritual community, however, who like to criticize looking in the past and future because they're all about the now. Right. Do you have anything to say to them? Maybe are they too involved in not looking, in the now and just, doing this and that? They're not focused. Do they have the proper focus? Is there a balance we need to look for?
Well, there's a balance. I think there is. I think there's a balance because, an idea, it's interesting. I've had people respond to me when they hear about Sonoma Idol North Bay. Oh, I had that idea. I was going to do that 5 years ago. I've already thought of that. I said, yeah, and...
Did you realize it?
Did you realize it?
Actualize it?
Actualize it, yeah, exactly. And I think we can talk about our dreams, and we can make them be something that's out there. And this dream, I had this dream. But
Where is it?
It takes exactly. It's just like you're actualizing. You have this dream. I take it that of getting unique voices and all different sides, all different perspectives and perceptions out into the world. You want to give people voice.
What good is a dream if you sleep through it?